All right, welcome to the relationship show. This woman writes this post, dating someone without any friends, question mark. I've noticed as a woman that um, took a very long time to make friends as an adult, that most men I've gone on dates with have no friends. I'm not quite sure if this has occurred unconsciously or if anyone else has experienced this pattern. So it's thinking like she's choosing guys who have no friends. I used to think it was a red flag, but some of these men actually seem pretty kind unless I'm missing something. Is this normal? Are you guys noticing something similar? Okay, so yeah, she's dating guys. How old is she? Does it say? No, but dating guys that don't really have many friends or any friends. Um, well, what happens is like, well, guys really get on their mission. It's like they go and have their own thing. It's like I noticed this a lot when I went off to college. It's like everyone else went off to college. Either they moved there or they got into like a committed relationship or they got married or they had kids or they got a job that they work all the time and they're still local but they just work all the time or um or they have to travel for work. And it's like guys just have their mission. It's like everyone has their mission. It's like sometimes it just people branch off. It's like you lose contact with people. I don't know if you're not in a situation where you're meeting a lot of people, or if you're not in like a big city. I don't know if she's in a big city or kind of like a rural town. I know from my perspective, it's like I live in a very small town, and it's like, yeah, I mean, meeting people can be tough for sure. It's like, especially like really quality people you want to be with. It's like sometimes you don't want to choose friends just to be friends. It's just like sometimes they can be, drag you down, especially if they're not on your same purpose. Um, because like if you're on your purpose and they're not, they're just hanging out, smoking pot or drinking or doing drugs, and it's like you are, everyone's heard that of this. I'm sure it's like you are like this five people you spend time with or whatever. So it's like you start to become or lower your standards if you hang around people with lower standards. So maybe you're just dating like quality guys. I mean, everyone wants to, date someone who's like a quality person. So maybe you're just looking from this woman's perspective. Maybe you're just looking, for quality guys that are on their mission, and maybe they even stand out or and they're choosing not to just hang out with people that are like, aren't really doing anything with their life. So it's like that's another option. Maybe they are just like socially awkward or whatever. But if you're not getting those clues, it's like maybe not. As far as red flags, I don't know. I don't know if I'd qualify that as a red flag. The guy doesn't have any friends. Maybe it might. It might be like a yellow or whatever color in between flag. Just be like, aware that it's there. But I wouldn't like just not dump the guy or whatever just because he doesn't really have any friends. You don't know his contacts, especially if you're dumping him or whatever after like one date or don't really know him. um so yeah, that's what I'd say. I just use it as like a yellow flag, if you will, and just be cautious of that and be aware of it, and then kind of just dig more and then like find out what that's about.